And then
You don't hear that a lot.
Started in cricket.
No one's
That's class.
There are points as well when you're swimming at 6 a.m. You're thinking, why did I make this transition?
Brother,
Yeah, my uncle, he's kind of the endurance background in the family. So this is 1980, 1990, but he ran, I think, a 66-minute half marathon.
Wow.
It actually takes someone like you who has been absolutely in a dark place through work, fatigue, but continues to carry on. They're the people who make it.
Who would win, you might have seen this, in a half marathon
Okay.
if it was Luke Littler versus Mo Farah?
That's so
Oh,
weird.
yeah, I've seen that.
Dan loves the darts.
So here's the caveat, right? Each mile, you've got to check out a 301, so a pub darts board, not a
Oh,
501.
that's a good question.
You're the problem.
What?
You're the problem.
Dan,
Brad,
good to see you, mate.
and you, mate?
It's another week, another guest.
Yep.
We've got another Dan in the studio.
Yep. A Bella Dan.
Well, I was going to say, it's the first time that we're going to have somebody in the studio that's also called Dan.
Yep.
So I thought we should probably start by nicknaming, right?
Nicknaming.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't really done this, have we?
so I was thinking like
Oh, God.
athlete Dan and then wish.com Dan.
Yeah, I like that. That's got some legs.
That's got some legs. That's going to go.
Have you got any better suggestions or that gets locked
I got
in?
millions, but I'm just going to leave it.
Okay. Right, so you're wishy during this episode and we're going to call you Dan.
It's gone from wish.com to wishy in like 10 seconds. Brilliant.
Dan, you're obviously another local in Worcester, and we love to bring on people that we think our listeners would love to hear from. I understand that you work full-time currently, but have got ambitions this year to turn professional in the triathlon. So I'm hoping you can tell us a little bit about you, really. So how you first got into it, what inspired you, and then we'll talk about maybe this year and how it looks and what your ambitions are.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, where to start, really?
Oh, that's a big one, isn't it?
Maybe start from like, what was the first thing that got you kind of into it and you realised, oh, actually, good, or enjoy it, or, where to start?
I guess when I was younger, I always played lots of different sports. So I was always competitive and liked competing. So I did mostly kind of my main sport when I was younger was cricket. And then kind of played a bit for Worcestershire and obviously when I was younger. And then
You don't hear that a lot.
Started in cricket.
No one's
That's class.
Yeah.
On the scale of like endurance sport, where's cricket?
Can't be quite low, innit?
One, I think.
That's class.
Especially when it got to the end and I was averaging about 5, so I'll probably bat for about 2 minutes and then just sit on the side of my feet up, have a few cream teas.
I feel like I'm better suited to cricket than you are, Dan.
There are points as well when you're swimming at 6 a.m. you're thinking, why did I make this transition?
Could be having tea right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess once you kind of get to 14, 15, it transitioned to men's, and I was playing in the Birmingham League, so it was kind of travelling up to Shropshire and the other side of Birmingham, and it was basically taking the whole Saturday.
It's a long day, isn't it?
Yeah, and I was like the 14-year-old who was at times felt like making up numbers a bit, and I wasn't doing much, and I was just getting a bit bored and fed up of it, and just kind of fed out with it a bit towards the end. Then had a few years of just chilling, and then it did a bit of
2 years of just chilling. Yeah.
Did a few park runs, and then
Do you think that's the first step into competitive endurance?
yeah,
events?
my uncle was I think he's kind of the endurance background in the family. So this is 1980, 1990, but he ran, I think, a 66-minute half marathon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a boast.
So
That is pre-super shoot.
Yeah.
And gels and
mean,
fueling.
Electrolytes.
Yeah.
Talked to Dan about fuel, and I was speaking to him a couple Christmases ago, and he basically said, he's like, I don't know how you eat and then go and train after, because it was like lunch. He was like, you train the rest of the day. He's like, yeah, I'd have a cross-country race. All I'd have is 2 slices of toast and a black coffee, and that would be like 3 o'clock, and that's all I'd have all day.
We should adopt this strategy one time and see how badly we crash.
Have a paramedic on site.
Yeah, he's run like low 14-minute 5Ks, like 29-minute, and that was even in like evening races. He's like, yeah, I can't have anything in my stomach and race.
Yeah.
He sounds like an enigma, this guy.
Yeah, I mean,
getting around,
it's a thing. It's
Yeah.
what people used to do, I swear.
Fast
yeah.
jets, basically.
Not on purpose. Just like don't eat before you run hard. It makes sense, doesn't
I
it?
guess so, because you could... there's an issue potentially.
I mean, either way, it can come.
I mean, he didn't ever do marathon, so he stopped at half. So I don't know if you can kind of get away,
especially when you're running 66. It's kind of right. That's your hour threshold, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's the difference. Maybe the marathon would have found him out a little bit on fueling.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was kind of the classic. He was really good up to the age of like low 20s. Was like kind of working in a shoe shop, and then he got injured. So then he kind of stopped and then started running. He did the Worcester Half, I think, a few years ago for like his first race in 10 years, maybe like 10 years ago, and I think he was 50 odd and ran like a 75 or something. So,
this guy, I need to.
What a legend! We should get him on next week.
Get him on.
I mean, he's probably got a more impressive career than me.
You have to leave his number after this.
So yeah, he was like, I'll speak to him a bit about running, and that's when I think I went on a couple of runs with him, and then I did a few park runs, and I mean, it's nothing like special, but I did like one run a week and was doing like, I broke 20 minutes when I was like 15. So.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Did your uncle say to you, I think you've got potential? Was there ever that conversation?
Looking at you thinking
selfish.
No, I'm trying to think about it. No, I think it was just like something to do.
He wanted to be the only fast one in the family, didn't he? He wanted it all for himself.
I mean, I've still got a while to remember breaking those times. So he's got the bragging rights for a bit longer, I think. But I think it was just kind of something to do. And then I started doing park runs, and I always thought, I mean, it's the classic. I saw the Brownies at London. I think I would have been 10 or 11 when that was going on.
Wow.
So I was kind of just starting secondary school, and I saw that. I was like, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, that kind of put the idea in my head, like, oh, triathlon. I kind of knew what triathlon was. Thought it'd be something that I might try when I'm older. And then, I guess it was just kind of the next step. I think I did my first kind of triathlon when I was 17, and that was Upton sprint.
Okay.
And I did that on my uncle's like 30, 40-year-old Bianchi. So there was all like the TT bikes, and I was wheeling out like a 40-year-old bike into transition. I think I came
old as gold.
Yeah, I was top 10 at that. So again, for like my first one, not really having any idea what I was doing. I guess there was some kind of potential.
What do you think from a coaching point of view? So are you born with it to some extent? Because that's a young age to be so brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, top 10 at Ups, I don't know if it's so brilliant.
Yeah, you're not like...
It's still the top 10 of the people that want to be good at it, right?
Yeah.
So
do you know what? I do feel like you have to have something.
There is because, some God-given, isn't there?
There are definitely people out there that will never, no matter how hard they try, will ever be a triathlete. Or a runner. Or just, so you have to have something, but I'd say endurance sports, and that's why everyone's doing them, because it does reward someone who just has that keep going. Yeah,
because I wouldn't say. I remember when we did cross country. I didn't always love running, so when we did cross country at school in like year 7 or year 8, I was pretty rubbish.
Yeah, I was the same. I used to hate it.
I didn't really care. I used to dread it, and I could barely run the whole thing. So it wasn't like my uncle was a super runner, so he passed these genetics on to me.
But there are some kids who are are really good, and they do just start this cross country, but then they've normally got like their parents have made them run the whole time. I used to have a friend who basically had to walk everywhere because his parents like just wouldn't drive him anywhere. So he went from walking, and then when he'd become a certain age, he'd just run everywhere.
So there's a bit like that with there's a couple of people in my year in Worcester who were like the thing. They ran for Worcester AC. You probably know him. I don't know if we should say the name.
I can beep it out if you want to risk it. I don't know. What's the risk?
Well, I mean George Beardmore. He's my year.
Beardsmore. Oh, okay. Yeah.
And do you know Jake Havens? He might have left before you.
No, I don't know him. But George was like phenomenal.
Yeah. Like, I think I got the impression just from, because I had a mate who kind of ran with them, that their dads were like
making them do everything.
On holidays and stuff, they'll get up and go for runs on the beach and stuff in the morning.
Well, George is like, he's won the Birmingham League races before, and that's like really right up there. He kept Worcester up when I was there single-handedly for most years, because he just win the race, so you get like 1 point.
It's hard to beat that, isn't it? Once you got that,
you're basically running with 5 instead of 6.
You might as well just have 5. Yeah, because he's so good.
He just doesn't cost you any points.
Yeah, maybe even for like 3 people. Like if you think about when we were finishing this year, top 20.
Yeah,
it's the first person. Well, when you got someone finishing first, it just makes up for so much. Yeah, it's crazy. Definitely. But he's phenomenal. But there's some good runners come out of. There's good runners that come out of most towns.
Yeah.
you know, you just remember the ones in your own town, don't you?
Course.
Everyone's got like the one they knew who should have made it, or like Jenny Nesbitt as well. You know, she's gone on to do great things.
We have Commonwealth, did she run?
Yeah, ran the Commonwealth a couple of times, I think, for Wales.
There was a kid at my school that was really good at running. I don't remember his name. I just thought he was weird because obviously I was a fat kid. So I thought, why would you do that to yourself? Why?
And here you are now.
You're doing a podcast
talking about running.
If you could see me now, he'd be like, I told you. I just don't remember at all. I just thought, well, that's weird. What'd you do that for? Could be eating a burger or something. Yeah. I'm just jealous that my parents didn't give me those skills as a kid to, go to the beach and run. I just got taught how to.
But then do they fizzle out?
Yeah, that's what, because, I mean, there was
a
that
paradox,
one,
basically where, like you say, so if you've got too much God-given talent, you don't work so hard.
100%. Yeah.
There's a couple of people, I'm not going to name anyone, right, that I grew up with that were really skinny and slim as kids.
Yeah.
And I was the fat kid.
Okay.
So I had to figure out what...
You weren't... He wasn't that fat.
I had to figure out nutrition, right? So I'm now a master of nutrition and I have full autonomy over the way I look.
Okay.
They're a bit fat now. They never had to learn how to manage that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking
nature versus nurture.
Well, there's probably a point at which being God-given is actually a bit of a detractor because you don't actually have to go and figure it out.
I mean, good examples are like obviously people who we know, like footballers. We all know the footballers. Like you take a Neymar, who's like absolutely brilliant. It's a bit of a topic of conversation. I don't know at the moment. Has he just moved again or something? But I've heard recently them talking about his talent and how good he was.
Yeah.
But he was that good. Or even like Fat Ronaldo. Same kind of principle. Well, R9, it's the same kind of principle.
Yeah.
Cristiano maybe didn't quite have that talent.
I saw a clip about Rooney and there was some clips going around of him at the minute and they were saying like, he's actually younger than Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? Yeah.
Came onto the scene so early, he was that talented.
Yeah.
And I mean, did he go back to Everton when he was, 31?
Yep, something like that, yeah.
Whereas Ronaldo's still
and
scoring.
40, yeah.
Well, then he went to Derby after that and sort of just ended up going into it. But he's now looks like a 50-year-old man.
He looks swollen.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still pretty good on those clips. I think that's what surprised. He took someone on one-on-one and he just absolutely burnt past
I mean, I imagine he's still brilliant, but he's just...
Over like 10 yards.
Yeah.
Against some bloke that's never played football before.
Yeah, that's true.
But yes, you're right.
There is definitely a sweet spot, I think.
Yeah.
So is that where we think we've landed with Dan? Do you think he's got enough God-given?
Probably, yeah.
But then it's not all given, so he's working hard to kind of perfect it.
Yeah, I think... Yeah. Because when I was younger, I was always competitive and I always wanted to be as good as possible at whatever I did. I think that was one of the...
But were you maybe not always the best? Even at cricket, you weren't the best, or at football,
like I wasn't,
you weren't...
Yeah, like there was people in the county and stuff that were much better than
Are you
I was.
happy being top 5, or do you want number 1? Because I know there are some people that have to win, and some people that are like, I just want to be best consideration, yeah.
I think it sounds a bit cliche, but I was kind of speaking about this on the run this morning, and I think what I've always wanted is to be as best as I can possibly be. And I know that is the cliche answer, like you can only be as good as you want. But
probably the best goal to set, but what does that mean in practice?
So
what does that look like in your brain? What does the best that you can
12-minute 5K, something like that,
yeah. Well, I think, say I go professional and I compete around the world and stuff like that, I don't, at this point, if someone say, are you going to be world champion? I'd say, I'm not sure, sort of thing. But I think I'd want to get to the position where I'm not leaving anything behind in terms of getting there. And I go to every race wanting to win. Like, I'm not going to go to a race really to make up numbers.
So I love that, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more of a feeling.
Yeah.
Like, if you feel like that was you at 100%, max prep, max effort, that's satisfaction.
Yeah, and on that start line, I won't be thinking, oh, those 10 guys are better than me.
Yeah.
Like, if I just hope I beat those people, sort of thing.
Like, but if 100% of me today is better than 100% of anyone else, or if they haven't got 100%, then I'm well happy. Yeah. But if I only lay down the law at 95%, I'm annoyed that I didn't give it
if I cross the line in 6th position, but I know I've got the absolute maximum out of myself in the prep, I've done everything I can, I won't be annoyed at myself.
Good.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's the best way to be, I think.
I've never entered a race thinking I'm going to win, by the way, obviously.
Yet.
Even against like my nephews and that.
12-year-olds.
Yeah, that's it. Yet, that's right. Yeah, no, I don't think it's on the cards for me, but it's really interesting just to get your kind of perspective on it.
Yeah. I think I have fell in the trap in the past where I've improved at something and I've got a really good result, and I've seen other people beat me, and I'm thinking, I need to get there, sort of thing. And I think it is very easy to compare yourself to others. Like,
it's hard, isn't it?
It's hard not to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. Like when I started running, we talked about this before. 2020, I looked at someone who could run 20-minute 5K. I know you broke that at 15. I thought that was unreal, by the way. Well done. I thought, well, I'll never run under 20 minutes. I just don't have the capacity to do that.
Hold up. What did you? You might have this in your facts. What did you do? When was it? Like 3-4 months ago, Dan, for 5K? Do you know this, Brad?
Yeah.
Oh, you do know it. Okay.
I think. Well, I've got a stat on it. Do you want me to see what I've got written down for yours?
Go for it.
Did I write it down? It was between 15 to 16. Is that right?
Yeah, 15, 49, I want to say.
Yeah. I put that because it can be wrong sometimes on the internet. I just put...
Yeah, that's fair.
It's 15 to 16, somewhere in that bracket.
Yeah.
Unreal. But I suppose the point I was going to make is that when I broke the 20-minute barrier, I should have been, and I was happy, but then my perspective completely reset.
Well, that's the...
Oh, no, that's not really normal. Yeah.
So annoying.
Yeah, can't wait to break 19.
That's the same as...
How stupid.
Same as me when I started parkrun. I did, do you know the Wire Forest one?
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah,
I
did that one. And I think the first one I did like 2040. And that was, I think I did that
rapid,
at the start of when I was in year 11. So, and then I was like, before the new year, I need to break 20. And then I think on the one before Christmas, I did a 1959, like bang on.
Oh,
and I was like, oh my God, like I'm such a good runner. Like that's insane. And I look now, and then it's like, 10 years later, and you can do that on the training run.
Yeah. It is funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perspective.
But like, at the time, I was so
absolutely
happy.
gassed. I'm sure.
It's
going around
hard
school,
though, isn't
telling
it?
all the teachers, and they were like, because a few of them did parkrun and stuff as well, so they would like talk to me in class.
They would appreciate what 19 means.
Yeah, I was like the big dog of Chantry high school teachers.
I don't think anyone's actually high-fived me yet about breaking 20. So I'll so
you'll break 19, I reckon, this year.
I don't know, mate. I don't know if I want to. Do you think that...
Because I can't break 18.
What's harder? I know you've had some success. We'll talk about your half marathon, but what's harder for you, a half marathon PB or a 5K PB? Okay, we change the question. Which one do you look forward to the least?
I wouldn't say I don't look forward to.
Good question though, isn't it? Because you've done it recently. You've just done both recently.
I think I found the half marathon harder, but then that 5K I did at Pitchcroft, it was kind of, I was going to do cross country, and it was like the day before.
That was it.
I messaged Sam. I was like, I need a pacer for the first mile. Got my mates to do it. It was a bit of a laugh. He like bombed the first mile, ran with him, and then I just
it's a good story.
Yeah,
he was meant to pace him, and he just ran off.
Yeah. So Sammy's gone off the radar a bit. But
Sam Plant, he's a good guy. He won't listen to this, but he's a really good guy.
Okay,
like late 30s, 3 kids. He's the famous farmer that Dan always used to talk about.
Talk about him a lot.
Okay,
yeah, and he hadn't really been running much. I think that's why he got injured. He hasn't run since then, actually, really. So I might have ruined his career.
Since the
he said that's what messed his foot up.
God, yeah.
But yeah, I was supposed to do it on New Year's Day, wasn't I? And then I had a bit of a niggle before, so we kind of postponed it for a week. I was like, I need a pacer for the first mile. I need everything you've got. And he was like, yeah, okay. Pretty sure he had like a full English before or something. And he did like 5 mile, and he did the first mile, and I looked down at my watch, and he'd gapped me, and I was looking down, and I was running like 2:35. So I was like, Sam, I wanted a sub 16, not like a 13-minute.
What the hell?
And then and then have you done Pitchcroft parkrun before?
No, I've never done any park runs.
You like Pitchcroft?
Yeah, I know, it looks good. Yeah, I've run around Pitchcroft.
Of course, you set your PB. He did it on his own, ran the Loop of Dreams in Diglis.
Yeah, you should do it. How can you get it? If
19.
you want to go sub 19,
that's how you do it, mate.
I don't fancy it today, guys. Thanks.
Not right now, no, obviously.
It's on tomorrow morning, isn't it?
You start kind of where the toilets are, and you go past Swan Theatre and then across to the grandstand. And we got to the grandstand, and he was like, in a bad way. I think I told him, like, come on, Sam, pick it up and need you for a couple hundred metres. And he just basically told me to do one. And then
if you run at 2:35,
I mean, I think he did about 100 metres at that, and then he came back to reality.
Okay, I was going to say 2:35.
But yeah, that's what I mean. It wasn't like a super serious, like, I'm going for a PB. It was just kind of a bit of fun, almost, if you can say that.
Yeah, you just said, I want it, because we didn't have cross country. It was like, I'm going to have a good go apart.
So it wasn't like something I'd just like psych myself up for, like, I've got to break 16. I think I kind of knew I was in that sort of shape.
Just from training.
Yeah, just from like how I was running at the track and stuff.
It's just mad.
Whereas the half marathon, when I did it, it was kind of more of a thing where I kind of built it up a bit more and like wanted to get a big PB there and had a bit more of a strategy rather than just getting my mate to bury himself and never run again because.
Well, should we talk about the strategy? Because I feel like that would be good for listeners, right?
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell them what your successful half marathon was?
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, I think 2-3 weeks ago.
Is it? I feel like it's longer ago than that.
Nah, 3 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
3 weeks.
March.
3 weeks, maybe. Yeah.
Because 2 weeks apart and the week before was.
Yeah.
So 1:11:17. So by like half marathon PB, I did one a year before that, and I think I did a 1:13:50 something.
Just 2.5 minutes off.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes.
I looked up what the pace per kilometre was for that.
It's scary, isn't it?
3:22.
Yeah, that's what the watch said.
What?
So.
No, thank you. 85% of people listening to this are going, me especially. That's wild. I mean, that's not. I can run 1 kilometre of that, maybe.
Yeah.
1.
I mean, that's what I remember. It's weird though, because when I was doing kilometre reps at track the year before, that would be like LT kind of LT2.
That'd be pretty much. I mean, it's not easy. It was just like that was. You'd rep that pace with rest.
Yeah, with like 9 seconds recovery. And I'll do like 6 of those, and that would feel like a good.
But weirdly, even when you still do that on the track on a Wednesday night, doing 320s, you're like, phew.
Well, yeah. Yesterday at Pitchcroft, I did 8 by a K with 75 seconds, like jog between. I was doing those. I think I did them all between 3:15 and 3:20, and that felt like.
And it's a chore. It's a chore.
I knew about it.
It's a chore.
You knew about it.
Yeah, it's a chore. But yeah, you can. But then when you're fresh and you got a strategy, and there's people around you, and you got a bit of anger in your belly because you DNF'd a couple of weeks before.
So you were motivated by.
Because I wasn't initially. That wasn't on the plan, but then I did Wokingham, and I DNF'd that, and I was like, I'm not leaving that.
What do you think caused that?
Quads just seized up. Something. I think we kind of put it down to fueling in the end.
Yeah, a bit of dehydration. Bit maybe nerves.
Maybe, don't know. Yeah, it was just I'd never really had it before, and then 600 meters in, I was going up the first hill, and I could just feel it there. And I was like, that's not good. And then it just got worse and worse, and it got to I think just before 10k, and it just seized up, and I was like, I can't run through this.
Shit.
Jog back.
And then weirdly, I had a bit of a sulk on the side of the road. The marshal made me a cup of tea, sat there, watched like everyone come through, and then after like 30 minutes it was pretty much fine. I jogged back to the car. But that was like a 2-hour drive there and back, and on the way back I was pretty fuming, pretty annoyed. And then I think that night I booked in Cheshire. I was like, right, let's do it again.
Good sort of mental strength to go straight back in. I would probably be sulking for at least 6 months, do you reckon?
Probably maybe 7.
Yeah,
I reckon.
Dan blocks me, I think, when when things don't go well.
I just put my phone on mute.
Luckily, I've never had to DNF. Actually, interestingly, but I've definitely. No, but
that's not great.
But that's why I feel for you. I feel for you massively.
Doesn't feel.
And you just feel like that. I mean, you feel like that idiot that's just gone off too quick. And then everyone's running past you on the side of the road, and you're just stood there like an absolute lemon.
But it wasn't that. You know, you got the fitness for it.
I know, but
it was a fueling hydration thing potentially.
Yeah.
Pre-fuel, not race fuel. You were fueling during the run.
Get that far?
Yeah, I think.
10k in, I've had a gel, mate. I'm having one every 20 minutes.
That was probably the point. That was when I did my back as well, trying to reach going for a gel. But
how many gels would you have on the half marathon normally then?
I think I had 2 at Cheshire, but probably should have had 3.
Probably
2. How many do you have?
Do you know what? I haven't run a half for like a long time. Time.
Raced, do you?
No, no.
Just beats everyone at cross country,
and then swaggers off.
I beat a 14-minute 5k from a 30-minute 5k.
I thought you were going to say a 14-year-old then.
I just put these wild predictions out there based on cross country. I did someone who ran a 30-minute 30-minute 10. They were limping, Dan. Yeah, but that must mean I can do it. But no. So 2 or 3 depends on it. It has changed very much.
It's all about time, isn't it?
It depends how long you're running for.
It takes me half an hour longer than you two, at least, right? So I need that extra.
Your sandwich.
I stopped for a picnic.
Kit Kat.
Wanker.
But it just depends on how long you're running for.
Yeah, I guess if it's an hour, that's 80 grams of carbs. I had another 1 hour.
I'd honestly say
one before the start.
Yeah, with the strategy is maybe have one on the start line just to be there and make sure. And because you're running in 71 minutes, it's not a lot of time for running. So I'd almost front load it a little bit, because also the strategy was the progression. So you're running very quickly towards the end.
Leg split.
Yeah. So if anything, you don't really want
to do, by the way.
It's just the other way around.
Yeah.
But if you do it completely properly, you are trying to be faster towards the end. So then really taking on fuel is harder.
Yeah.
So if you if you bank a couple of joules earlier on,
if you have one at like 20 minutes and 40 minutes,
40
you still
minutes.
feel relatively
you're just going through the paces. Maybe like your zone 4 LT2 effort or whatever. You're sort of maybe able to take on the fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I think I'm just the gel before the start. I think it's like almost like a, what do you call it?
Comfort blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a paranoia thing.
Yeah.
You know, I just need to.
It's just probably going to do nothing.
I've had 1,000 grams of carbs.
Yeah, this is
I've
it.
Been forcing myself porridge.
Yeah.
This another 30 grams going to make all the difference.
Yeah.
On that subject of breakfasts,
Yeah.
have you got a racing breakfast that you absolutely stick to? Superstition was the word I was trying to think of, guys. My brain started working again. Yeah, so have you got a breakfast that you... So we've talked about Dan's. Dan's, if he's at home, is oats, bit of milk. If he's away from home, couple of croissants.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm listening all the time.
Always listening.
I used to have jam bagels, and I've recently migrated to rice.
Brad's a vice man now.
Hugo.
Yeah, I'm
his biggest fan.
I'm an influencee, all right?
You are.
Yeah. You're the problem.
What?
You're the problem.
That's what my wife says. What do you do? What's your kind of go-to?
I'm similar to you. I couple bagels and then Nutella, or if I'm feeling healthy, jam.
See, people think jam's healthy. It's just
I'm being sarcastic. I don't think jam's healthy.
Would you consider is that?
I don't think Nutella's healthy either. Just to say,
chocolate that you spread onto bagels and served you well. Never had to deviate. Never changed.
Do you always have it? Every time?
Yeah.
Bagels are like a staple. You're not a huge fan.
I don't really like rice though. Even when I go to like curry or something like that, I don't get rice.
Oh, rice for me is so easy to eat.
Yeah,
basmati is soft.
I believe this is. I make so many statements that people call me out on, but
go ahead.
It's got the best amino acid complex for like a food.
What, basmati?
Well, I'm not sure on the actual specifics. Don't quote me on that. Exactly tilde rice.
Yeah, we want Stuart's inquiry in the comments again.
And I believe it's got like a really proper, really good amino acid complex for a carbohydrate, because obviously they haven't. But we definitely have to chat GPT that. But that's definitely been told to me.
It's got the best amino acid complex arrangement.
Yeah, for a carb.
It's a weird thing to make up, isn't it? I think.
Yeah,
but people do troll Dan a little bit there. I feel like you're out for these long runs, he gets a little bit dehydrated, and start feeding him full of shit.
That's when it goes in the most, when I'm so fatigued.
So, that sounds legit. Yeah.
Yeah, the San Pellegrino one. Remember I said they put the bubbles in it.
Yeah.
No, the bubbles are natural. They're not. They put them in it.
You fucked up again.
Honestly, too. That's twice he called me. He told me again. Not that anyone cares, but basically just drink San Pellegrino because it's nice. There you go.
This podcast is brought to you by A1 Physique. Now, all throughout these episodes, you'll hear Coach Dan and myself talk about the importance of recovery for your training. Nothing better than collagen for instant recovery from really intense workouts. Ligaments, tendons need repair, and by encompassing this in a morning daily coffee, it becomes the easiest supplement to add into your daily routine. Available from our website, free shipping, and each cup is giving you 21 grams of that nourishing collagen protein coffee, perfect for athlete recovery, and endorsed by Coach Dan himself. So I definitely want to hear more about how you fit all the training that's required to be essentially a pro, because that's what you want to be, around a genuine full-time job.
Well, yeah. So I'm a maths teacher. I don't think we said that. So
no, we didn't. So, maths teacher.
Yeah, that's what I do in my.
What got you into teaching? Just I don't want to deviate too much, but
I guess I did a maths degree at uni, and then that kind of goes into a lot of different avenues, and I wasn't really too sure from uni what I was going to do, and I was having a look through.
It certainly wasn't a pro triathlete.
No.
That's not really on. Yeah, it's not realistic for most people to think about, right?
No. And then, I kind of had a few interviews. There was a school quite close to me. I went in. It looked quite nice, like the people there. So thought, give it a go, see what happens.
Teaching kids would just not be on my list, honestly. What age group?
So the school I'm at starts in year 9, so that's 13 to 14 up to 18.
That's the I was going to say, I'll change my language. That's the most challenging age group. Yeah.
I've got to be careful what I say.
Yeah. Because they're not like, you're 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not that far away from your age at 18, right?
No.
And actually,
Yeah,
that's been for 2 years as well.
Oh shit, because you were 22 then.
I would have started when I was 22.
Yeah.
Brutal.
And then,
Yeah. Fair play. That's a lot. Yeah. So how do you manage all of that then? Sorry.
I mean, it's tough because obviously when you're at work, your brain's still going. It's not like kind of a release sort of I do training and then I can just sit at a desk and type away for a bit. Like it's pretty, if I've got 5 lessons I've got to teach in a day, it's pretty full on. You're on your feet. You're having to deal with a lot of different scenarios and situations, as I'm sure you can imagine. So I guess I've got better at managing my time and kind of, I think when I first started with Dan, it would be
tough.
Yeah.
Most weeks would be,
Yeah, you'd get a message in at kind of 6 on a Wednesday, like, I'm done. Yeah.
I won't be a track tonight. I'm done. I'm stressed. I'm
tired.
tired.
Resting heart rate's 110.
Yeah.
Like.
110. I'm done.
So yeah, I've definitely got better at noticing the signs. So in terms of if I've had a busy day at work or I've got a parents' evening or I've got a staff meeting, kind of preempting that and kind of will fit in an easier day around that sort of thing.
Because it is demanding.
Yeah. So as a coach, you support Dan in that and you kind of tally up.
Literally. But because I've obviously been a teacher, I just know how, like,
There's not points of the year as well, isn't there? Like the term that's, because I'm on Easter holidays at the minute, but the term that's just gone, you've basically got a parents' evening every week. You've got mock marking, you're getting them ready for GCSEs and stuff like that.
One of the worst periods is actually when you have like 2 weeks off, like now, which is obviously Easter, and you do like stacks more training. This was when you were working 5 days. You work 3 days now. So 5 days, you do stack loads of training. So you'd be quite fatigued after 2 weeks of, 25 hours, 20 hours of training. You go back to work and your cognitive thinking is just not the same because your downtime when you're training is sleeping or just...
Yeah, I've gone from having 10 hours sleep a day to 6.
Yeah. So you go back to work and the first week back is just, you are exhausted. And it's just through having to just be challenged every hour on the hour by
I've had
different
days
kids.
where people have asked questions and I haven't actually been able to speak. The amount of times I've said the wrong thing at the wrong time just because I've had a
brain
race
dead.
or something. Yeah, literally.
It's the fatigue after a race which is one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
Do you say you sleep 10 hours?
Yeah.
I put early training in sometimes just as the group are meeting at this time, so come and do it because
the day before I'm honestly,
the
group session
this week
good.
happened this week.
Just didn't go.
No, just didn't turn up. I kind of know that if it's 5 minutes past when we went to meet, I just know he's not going to have been there.
I did see a text that said Dan Lightfoot.
Yeah, that's Dave, isn't it?
I thought that's funny.
Yeah. Dan Lightfoot, love it.
Yeah, if it's pre 9 o'clock, there's a good chance I won't be there on time.
That's insane. Like my baseline anxiety wakes me up about 5 a.m. I think just generally just wake up in terror.
Yeah,
so
things have changed.
I'm just jealous. I think that's the kind of main point.
No responsibilities. So.
Yeah, is it? And what's the advice you give to people then about? So you, like you said, you sort of tally the training or tie it in with hard day, maybe easy efforts for training. Any other kind of tips you'd give to people that are in a similar position? Because you're doing so well, mate.
Thanks. I think it's kind of don't try and do what... I think it's very easy. There's a few people my age that are kind of in a similar sort of position to me where they're trying to go pro and they might be at uni or they don't have full-time jobs, they just do...
Or a job at all.
Yeah, or a job at all. And you see they'll be in Lanzarote smashing 25, 30 hours a week. And I think it's quite easy to get sucked into the trap thinking, well, if they're doing it, I need to do it. And it's kind of everyone's sort of situations independent. So what works well for them and what they can do, if you try and emulate that, it's not going to work, basically. So I think it's kind of having the confidence and the sort of self-belief to be what the point of my sort of journey and career is working for me, and I just need to keep doing that and focus on what I'm doing and what I can do well, rather than trying to copy what someone else is doing.
I think you can probably take that into everything in life, right?
Yeah,
I mean, just compare yourself.
Generic, but
well, it's good.
No, it's good, yeah.
Because, like you say, if you compare anything to anyone else,
Yeah.
I think Instagram's probably the culprit here, right?
I think it's probably the
You
worst
just
thing, yeah.
you just think, well, I'm not doing enough, really. Like,
Yeah,
you might think that about your
fear of that. I'm not doing
your
enough.
house or your car or
Yeah,
your body
yeah,
or
yeah.
anything,
and everyone's
right?
obviously only going to share. I mean,
best.
most people
Yeah.
are only going to share a week where they smashed it and then 30 hours. They're not probably going to
Showing
share the
it.
week where they had a bit
Yeah.
of a sniffle and did 8 hours and
Yeah.
were in bed.
8
for half of
hours?
it. Yeah.
2. 2.
But
Yeah, it's right.
Yeah, and I think sometimes as well, another thing is if I had a few busy days at work, I'd try and like stack it on the weekend, or if I've been ill for a bit, trying to sort of catch up with my training, which doesn't really
No,
work.
makes it worse, yeah.
No.
So just
Never
So
catch
if you
up,
have a
yeah.
couple crappy days, basically,
delete them.
yeah, and
Yeah,
just
don't-
think they didn't happen. Let's just focus on getting everything else right, rather than thinking I'm going to squeeze this in.
Make up for it.
Yeah,
and
like,
then your
I'm
body.
gonna squeeze in Tuesday's easy run, even though I've got to swim and a bike this day at work or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
because you're only going to make things worse.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're just gonna put yourself back in that position where you're more tired and you won't actually. It'll just be like a relentless sort of cycle of trying to squeeze in more training and never actually
Getting
catching
anywhere.
up. Yeah,
Yeah, you just end up more tired again.
yeah.
Yeah, because you were tired, then you were...
Yeah, there was a reason you
tired.
kind of didn't
Yeah,
do
there's
those
a
training
reason, yeah.
sessions because I was a bit ill or too tired. So.
I think the best sign for like that is, I always say it to people when they question, I'm not sure if I should go out. I'm feeling a bit tired. If you're questioning it,
yeah,
that-
if your body's
that-
telling you,
it's like a human. It's like the inside voice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're questioning it, there's a high possibility you shouldn't go out.
Yeah.
And that's because if you wouldn't question it if you were fine, if you're raring to go, you think of all those occasions you're raring to go, you don't question it. Your trainers are on, you off, your bike's on your hand, you're off.
I can't wait to get out when I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I will be honest though, sometimes I've got this.
Yeah,
thing on
I
my
think
phone.
sometimes you can be being a bit of a wimp.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
are you questioning it or are you just procrastinating?
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? You'll eventually get out. You're not questioning it. You're just taking it.
Yeah, I think there's signs, isn't there? And it's
Yeah.
the more you train and
You become more attuned to it, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you do. But then, truthfully, as well, is someone like Dan. Don't take this as not a bad thing. I've been there myself.
Oh God.
Here we go.
No.
Does it go anywhere,
It's a
mate?
good thing. It's a good thing. It actually takes someone like you, who has been absolutely in a dark place through work fatigue, but continues to carry on. They're the people who make it. Because we can all train when we're not working. We can all train when we're feeling good.
Mm.
You know, it's actually you've got like a mega fatigue resistance because life is harder than training.
Yeah,
You know, going to work is way harder than sitting on your bike for 3 hours
yeah,
outside in
doing
the
something that I
sunshine,
want to do.
stopping for a coffee.
Yeah,
You know, like he values it. There's a darker, deeper, like sort of kind of like being the best you want to be, not maybe being the best at school and things. That's like, don't ever question that as a power. You know, that is a really
You need that
powerful.
T-shirt that says "Who's going to carry the boats?"
Yeah, but that is like a,
yeah. I mean, I do
knowing
live
that
in Worcestershire
fatigue.
and work at a school. I wouldn't say it's the darkest, deepest
I would.
place of society.
I would.
Like,
You make it like he goes like
Yeah.
oil refineries or something.
But no, it's
drive
true.
my nice car, have a 40-minute, get a Greg's on the way. And
But it's
Just
true.
work.
It's in comparison to
Yeah,
those
I do know what
athletes
you mean.
who've just grown up in the system. They've gone to
Get
uni.
their sports massage straight after.
Yeah, gone to uni, just not done anything. They've just carried on doing 30, 40 hours, swam every morning when someone just tells them what to do. You know, in some make it, some don't. And that's, you know, but you've got that desire because you know what the other side looks like. I want to have a good crack at this. You know, it's that kind of thing.
yeah, that makes sense.
Do you think you've thought about how your life might change when you do get pro?
Yeah, like I've thought about how it will realistically work alongside, because obviously one of the caveats of being a teacher is it's not you can just say I wanted to do Ironman Texas in 3 weeks' time. At this current point, I wouldn't be able to do it because I'll need 2 weeks off work, which you can't do during term time. So I think that's kind of one of the things you got to consider if you want to live and race like a pro across the world. It's going to be very difficult while working. I mean, again, I've got to be careful what I say in terms of...
No, it's true though. It
Yeah.
is. Yeah, it's difficult where you work. Yeah, that's basically it.
I mean, I'm happy. I like living in Worcester. I don't think a lot of people, I think, once they go pro, there's a lot of them that kind of go to Girona or go somewhere else, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, I think it depends on if you're flourishing in your environment. That's all that matters, really, isn't it? And it depends on what support you've got around you. You know, there's loads
of celebrities in Worcester. You got Dan.
Yeah, that's not true. I mean, that is one of the things you don't want to turn out of Dan in 20 years' time.
No.
Wow, I took no break to go straight for you then.
Zero hesitation.
No, I didn't take a breath.
But yeah, you're right though, isn't it? It's like, you just need to do what works for you. And truthfully, you're not quitting. Let's say you've already spoke about you won't leave teaching. You've just told them you're going to do 2 days.
Yeah.
So you're keeping that foundations, because actually, like, anyone can manage 2 days work.
Yeah.
You know, you can do that.
I would love that, yeah.
You know, 2 days work and then you're training the rest of the time.
Yeah.
But
you're not going 5 hours of training every day for 7 days a week, are you? So
no.
You need those couple of days anyway, but you're going to...
Yeah.
And then obviously it's not the best recovery working in a school, but I also think there definitely is a thing to routine and schedule. I think sometimes I've found on the summer holidays where I've got 6 weeks off, and it sounds amazing, like 6 weeks I can just live like a pro, train like a pro, but I think I do sometimes lose a bit of structure when I wake up in the morning and I think, I've got a swim and a run to do today, I've got all day, I can just like push them back sort of thing.
Okay.
Whereas when you've still got that bit of routine working a couple of days a week, I think
I mean, there's argument to say that when you know you've got all the free time, you'll put that structure in place. Yeah. It's a novelty, isn't it? Because you can't put, I don't know, 6 a.m. swims or 6 a.m., whatever it is you want to do first thing in the morning, 7 a.m. You know, you can't put those in because you're normally not there.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't suddenly just go, this is what I do on these days, whereas actually you can't do that because you're at work. So you probably will just find that routine. And actually, if anything, you'll take what you do from school where it is so regimented. You can't take a piss at fucking any time you want. You know what I mean? You got to literally wait for the bell and the kids to leave.
Yeah, so you can't really do that, can you?
Can't eat. Like,
it sounds nuts, but it's true. Yeah, it's just true. Yeah,
because I'll have like my form in the morning and I'll have 2 lessons. Then I'll have break duty. Then I'll have another lesson. Then I'll be doing like some lunchtime club or sorting that out. And then
you're just on the go.
Dan's recovery brain's going, this is terrible.
And then 9 till 3:30. And then weirdly, I can't train in that evening.
Dan, I'm tired. Yeah. I've had a cracker today.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I suppose my final question on the career stuff for you is: have you got like an A goal for it? So,
what is in terms of triathlon?
Yeah, you've said, I know that it's about being your best. And how do you see that manifesting if you could?
Yeah, like what looks like the best to you? It's different to everyone else, isn't it?
Best case scenario.
Because you've got like Christian Blumenfeld.
That's what I mean.
The world's best, but that might not be your definition. Like to me, that's definition of outrageously good.
Yeah,
you know, that's like another level.
Enigma level,
world
winning
class.
3 weeks. Good question.
But then did Christian Blumenfeld ever think that? Maybe not. You know.
I mean, I definitely like to compete in a pro at the World Championships just because I think that is the pinnacle of the sport. So qualifying for Kona or qualifying for wherever the 70.3 Worlds is. I think that is definitely somewhere I'd like to get to. And then it's kind of, once you get there, it's kind of assessing what's a good day like there look like for where I am at that current point in time.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay. Realistic goals?
Yeah, I think that's a good goal. It's like a benchmark goal, isn't it? It's like, can you get here?
And as you said before, though, when you're at the race, you can try and win it. Right?
Well, there's no point trying to race it and
in it to win it.
In it to win it.
Absolutely.
There's no point just sitting in the packs and, you know, we'll see what happens.
I love that mentality. Dan. So if you've watched this show before, you'll know that we typically, at this point, do a quiz, and I make Dan look rather silly normally on a...
No, I did really well last week.
You actually did, yeah. I'm going to cut that out of that show. But obviously this one's a little bit different. Scott, we're focusing around you. So there's some things that are topical at the moment online. So I've got a debate that we can have as a 3 rather than a quiz. So
okay.
There's no wrong answer apart from the one that you give. So, so who would win, you might have seen this, in a half marathon?
Okay.
If it was Luke Littler versus Mo Farah.
That's so weird. Dan loves the darts.
I heard you mention him earlier. I thought it was really interesting. So here's the caveat, right? Each mile, you've got to check out a 3:01, so a pub darts board,
Yeah.
not a 501.
That's a good question.
So every mile, 301's got to be checked out.
Has ChatGPT worked this out?
I haven't asked
oh,
AI.
It's a debate.
It's actually just a debate. So
I have
think
had this. I'll let you answer because I had quite a lengthy discussion in the group chat about this.
Oh,
Did you really?
Yeah.
well, no, I'm definitely interested. But give us
So
your
Mo
organic
versus
thought.
Luke over what distance?
Well, half marathon, so 13
A
miles.
half marathon, yeah, okay, half marathon. And you have to do a 301 checkout.
Yeah.
13
man,
times.
Luke would win.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think
Correct
so?
answer.
Fact. Yeah.
Talk through it then. How?
Well,
How fast does Luke Littler?
I think he could walk.
yeah.
How long does it take you to walk a half marathon? 3 hours?
It's probably 10 minutes a kilometre.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
gives Mo
Yeah.
2 hours to do.
I don't think Mo could do a 301 checkout.
No.
Okay, so here.
I mean, he might do one, but it'd probably take him a good.
Like 21 301s would take. I
no,
mean,
it's
I don't know.
it's 13. It's every mile.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, still Luke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still Luke. Okay, so.
I mean, I might
he'd
be.
jog a little
Mo
bit,
Farah
wouldn't
might
he?
be a secret pubs darts player. I don't know.
Well, can I
but-
add 2 bits into the mix then? Because
Go
you
on
two
then.
feel very sold on this, and I love this. I love this debate because I know that when I was Luke Littler's size, I wouldn't have run a half marathon, right? So that's one thing
I
to
don't think he
consider.
would either.
That if he doesn't finish, Mo wins by default.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh
He
God.
has a heart
Okay.
attack.
That's
So-
fair. Yeah.
So facts to consider. Back in I'm a Celeb 2020,
Yeah.
Mo Farah had to fire arrows, right, as part of his
Okay.
coins
There's
challenge.
so much
Yeah.
depth to
And
this.
his dexterity and hand-eye coordination was fire.
was good.
He's very
Are you
good.
making this up, or is this a thing?
No, I looked
Didn't
this
he
up.
beat the cube? Isn't he? Like
That's
the
my
only
second
person-
point,
yeah.
right? So he also won Celebrity Cube, which is that one with Schofield where you do all those dexterity challenges in the box.
He's like the only
Not,
person.
not mentioning Philip Schofield on this podcast.
All right, sorry. There was this grey-haired presenter.
It was a bit weird.
Touch you as you go in. Go cut that out, I think. So he's the only person, celebrity anyway, to beat the cube and win £250,000. So what he's done on
That's
this.
fair, but it isn't darts.
Yeah.
No, but so the arrow shooting is demonstration of
It's
that.
still not. That's
Like,
not darts.
I play a bit of darts at home and stuff, and I've had moments where it takes me like ages to hit a double.
And also, what Dan isn't telling you is he's an archery expert, and it doesn't cross over.
So I would say that if I had to guess, it would take Mo 10 minutes to check that out.
Nah, man, it takes like the pros.
301, 10 minutes.
What does Littler do it in? If he checks out well, if he
3 minutes?
what's his average?
Well, he is 5-1, but like, yeah, 2 to 5 minutes. But that's with the other person.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's say 2 minutes. That means that Mo is 8 minutes longer, times 13.
no, okay,
That's
yeah,
2 hours,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
So that's what makes this interesting for me, is I think that Mo is 2 hours running faster, and Luke is 2 hours darting faster.
So it's very close.
I think it's
Sprint
close.
finish.
I don't think Luke can sprint, though.
No, okay, fair.
No, I don't think he can run. I don't think we can.
I don't think he
have
would
any
finish a
faith
half
in him.
marathon.
No, he'd have to walk it, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he'd finish a half marathon.
Walking.
What, 3 hours,
I
maybe?
think he is getting bigger. I don't.
He's only like 16 in here as well.
I still don't have a lot of faith in Mo. Man, it's
Yeah.
hard sometimes.
Yeah.
I reckon it could take you longer than 2 hours to check out 13 301s.
When you're just on double one for ages.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
Have you played much darts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you good?
No.
Should we do it?
No. I would play. Whenever I last played darts.
It would probably be a Bella. What would be Bella would be someone who's not quite as quick. Because Mo, realistically, like you said,
No, because I think that is a perfect.
What if it was like Brad against Mo?
yeah, because you're a bit faster. Because walking to running, I guess that is the.
Well, because then he's only
disparity
got half an hour, hasn't he, to do the checkouts, and so have I.
there. Yeah, but you're saying it like
I'm not
we
skilled.
can't
Or he does a
time
bit
these
of-
checkouts. These checkouts don't. The thing is, though, with Mo Farah's run pace, there's like an actual time. We know he can run a mile, and he'll probably do each mile in like 5 minutes.
Yes.
You know, not
Cruising,
comfortably, but
yeah.
comfortably. That's what he'll do. It's 5 minutes. It's bang on. That's his pace. There isn't a time to the checkouts because you could drop a dart. You could, miss the board. You could miss all. So there isn't actually a definitive.
Correct.
So it's
So it's
hard.
a good debate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
It's not a
yeah.
right answer.
Did you have anything different than we discussed in your chat? In your group chat about it?
No, I think we're all pretty heavy on the loot that they, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Because
does it change your mind at all?
I am slowly
I did
coming
forget
back
about
round.
Mo Farah does have a bit about him in terms of the cube and stuff. Because, yeah, I think I was kind of the basis that he would be there for like 30 minutes.
Like he'd be
just
a bumbling
scrambling on
idiot, yeah. But he's
'Cause have you seen
demonstrated.
that? I watched a YouTube video of him trying to swim and it was pretty. It's like he races his he's got quite a nice house, but he was in the garden doing like a triathlon against his family, and his kids were quite good at swimming, but he was awful. So that was kind of my sporting ability. I don't know, does archery or swimming translate better to darts?
I've got to be archery in it.
I don't think archery has anything to do with darts.
I think it's about the same.
Okay,
just because it's an arrow.
So that we've got a definitive then, guys, to end this podcast today. Who would you put your £10,000 savings on?
Oh, man. I think Mo, because I'm unsure Luke could finish it.
Yeah, I'll go Luke.
I have to go Luke, I think, as well. Yeah. I think so. I think you've convinced me it's Luke.
Just because of Mo's. I'm just basing Luke would just get to like 10 mile walking and be like, sod this.
He's got enough money in the
sod this.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear from everyone in the comments that's listening to this today as well. I want to hear if we've missed anything or if you've got a different opinion.
Not bothered. Just not bothered. I'm not bothered.
I'm not bothered. Brilliant. Dan, it's been amazing having you on, mate. You are absolutely welcome back anytime. We wish you all the best with your pro ambitions. And maybe we get you back on after the first year of pro. How about that?
Oh, how about the first year?
Yeah,
how about just the end of the season?
Yeah. End of the season then.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good to me. Brilliant. Well, thanks, mate. We'll do it all again next week.
Yep. Cheers, Dan.
Thank you.